So let's talk about Libra, often seen as indecisive or charming. But the archetype goes deep. Libra is the mirror. It shows who we are through the other. It brings balance to the bowl, grace to the wild, and intention to connection. It's a cardinal air sign. It is here to initiate. It leads through relationship and connections. It expands with beauty, not just for the aesthetics, but for alignment, for reflection. And if Libra lives within you strongly, or even just softly, we're here to bring harmony to all aspects of life. Balance the light with the shadow, ourselves and the other, in a beautiful communion of love and light. So let's explore and dive deep into this archetype of reflection, connection, and beauty. Libra is the 7th sign of the zodiac. Where Virgo brings refinement inward, Libra turns it outward, seeking reflection, harmony, and relational balance. Libra is a cardinal air sign, meaning it initiates through thought, perspective, and connection. It leads with ideas, not force, by listening and responding. Libra is ruled by Venus, just like Taurus. But where Taurus seeks personal comfort and pleasure, Libra uses Venus energy to create beauty, fairness, and mutual connection. The symbol for Libra is the scales. And the scales aren't about perfection, really. They're about adjustment, constantly shifting, recalibrating, adjusting, and holding space for more than one truth, more than one side. Libra is associated with the 7th house, the realm of partnerships, contracts, one-on-one dynamics, marriage. Is where we learn how to relate without losing ourselves. It is where we live the world through the other. This archetype is about connection, but also it's about equilibrium. It teaches us to see others clearly, listen fully, value peace, but not at the cost of truth. Libra asks, how do we live in harmony without erasing who we are? You'll recognize Libra energy in people who value fairness, beauty, and thoughtful communication. They often act as the bridge between people, perspectives, or conflicting desires. Libra shows up in the friend who diffuses arguments with grace, the artist who's always curating color, balance, and mood for the aesthetic of it, the mediator who wants everyone to feel heard, the designer who finds symmetry in chaos. This archetype is all about aesthetic and interpersonal balance. Libra sees life like a conversation, and it wants that conversation to flow. It's not just about avoiding conflict, it's about finding a middle ground where truth and harmony can coexist and co-create. But sometimes, Libra's presence is so smooth, you don't notice how much effort it takes behind these scenes to keep the peace and to keep the harmony. Libra's strength is in its relational awareness, but in shadow, that awareness can turn into self-abandonment. When in balance, Libra energy can avoid conflict to keep the peace. Say yes when it means no. Lets its own voice in the effort to make others feel seen. Get stuck in indecision, afraid to choose wrong. The scales become paralyzed, trying to hold everyone's weight but forgetting its own center. Libra might confuse politeness with authenticity, or harmony with hiding. It might smooth things over on the surface, while resentment grows underneath. But true peace isn't passive. It's built on clarity, boundaries, and mutual respect. The healing for Libra begins when it asks, can I be in a relationship without disappearing in it? To live this archetype well, learn to pause and ask, what do I even want? Practice saying what's true, even if it creates short-term discomfort. Build beauty from alignment, not performance. Create with others, but don't outsource your worth. Let peace come from real connection, not just agreement. Libra shines when it chooses connection consciously, not out of fear, not out of pressure, but from a place of wholeness. That's when its gifts, empathy, elegance, diplomacy, truly become sacred tools, as they're meant to be. Libra reminds us that balance isn't a destination, it's a practice. It's in the pause between inhale and exhale, the space between listening and responding, the choice to stay honest while staying kind. You don't have to choose between yourself and the other. You can hold both. We're all interconnected. You can move from your center, grounded. Let me know, how does Libra show up in you? Are you learning to speak your truth without sacrificing the peace you value? Subscribe to keep following this archetype series. And until next time, bye bye.